Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a new Shiranui deck. It's super wild, and it is 30 cards, guys. So you'll see a ton of Shiranui cards and a ton of text that just work perfectly with this archetype. It's great, guys. You're seeing mostly the same monsters you'll see in normal Shiranui decks, with Squire and Solitaire, and of course Spirit Master, and both the tuners. But we've also added Shiranui Samurai, who's actually pretty strong. There's just simply no room for him in another kind of deck, but he shines in this deck. You'll see in a moment. What he does, during either player's turn, you can banish one zombie type monster from your graveyard. This card gains 600 damage or attack, and after damage calculation, you banish a monster this card fights. If you banish him, remember they have their own effect and then have an effect if they're banished. If you banish the Samurai, you get to add a Shiranui card from your graveyard to your hand. So, with 30 cards and that grass looks greener, you're gonna have other monsters you want to get in your hand with your Samurai. So his effects are super relevant throughout. How are we getting grasses greener? I prefer using Spell Specialist, guys. So we run 3 grass and then just 4 of any card. We've got 3 forms of back row removal. Galaxy Cyclone can be used from your graveyard, and Gold Sarcophagus is super relevant to the archetype. So it works out well, and you're consistently getting grasses, guys, so it works. Another card that works in the graveyard is Kiteroid. Kiteroid will still stop an attack, a direct attack, from the graveyard, even when he's just been milled there, with that grass looks greener. But the all-star, guys, what makes this deck work is this. Oh my lord, I don't know how to say this. Burgeoning Whirlflame. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so don't worry about the first effect. Second effect. If this card is in the graveyard, which it will be with your grass looks greener, you can banish 2 fire monsters from your graveyard, add this card to your hand. So, tons of synergy. You use grass that's greener, you mill a bunch of monsters and a Whirlflame, and now during your opponent's turn you can banish 2 of your monsters, add this card to your hand. You can banish a Spirit Master to destroy an enemy, and you can banish a Squire to draw 1 and discard 1. Guess which card you're going to discard, guys? You're going to discard the Whirlflame that you just added to your hand to use again in the graveyard, and you can just recycle it to keep banishing monsters. So, you have to banish 2. What can you do with the banish 2? Banish this guy, you destroy a monster. Banish this guy, add a card from your grave to your hand. Banish this girl, you get to draw 1, discard 1. You're going to discard this Whirlflame. You banish this guy, you get a special summon from your banish pile. So tons of synergy. This trap makes it super wild. People don't even see it coming, guys. Very, very nice. Last but not least, we're using all the synchros except the level 8. And I've added in a Necro Zombie Dragon just for a big beater at level 7. But I would say you're better off adding in a Bryonic Dragon. That would be way, way better. Bryonic Dragon's just so amazing. I would definitely do it. But in the replays, I'm using the Necro Dragon. But guys, this is an amazing way to play Shiranui. I'm not kidding you. Even when you're not opening with grass, you're still having a perfectly fine duel. So it's really wild stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are fighting a Yusei. Going first. We are using Spell Specialist. Tons of spells in our hand. We're starting with a Kiteroid too. But that grass looks greener. We got a whole bunch of monsters and 1 Whirlflame. That's really all we need. So here he's normal or special summoning an Edaton, using the Ben 10 search, using the Edaton search, the whole shebang. So here I make a little bit of a misplay. I should have just used my Whirlflame to destroy that Edaton before he used the Machine Angel Ritual. I don't know why I thought if I chained the Whirlflame to the Machine Angel Ritual I'd still get the destruction, because obviously you gotta wait for this chain to resolve. But we're still gonna pick at the Dakini. He has the Machine Angel Ritual, so he's gonna avoid 1 instance of destruction here. But we also banished our Samurai, guys. When you banish your Samurai, you get a search. So we banish our Samurai, banish our Spirit Master, try to destroy the Dakini once. We added a Squire to our hand. We use our Kite Roid to avoid the damage. Samurai was the one who added the Squire to our hand. And we have this random Whirlflame in our hand now. Top deck a Squire anyway. Here we're gonna use Gold Sark to banish another Spirit Master. Goodbye 4.7k Dakini. We Galaxy Cyclone that counter gate. Normal summon our Squire. Special summon a 3 tuner. Just look at how much this turn evolves right now, guys. We get out our Squire Saga. Banish a Solitaire. Solitaire's gonna special summon 2. Or we special summon 1, sorry. We special summon the Samurai. Then we activate our Spectral Sword from the graveyard for a Samurai Saga. All sorts of madness. Our opponent didn't want to wait for it to end. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting Mako. That's another one you don't really see too often anymore. Going first again. He's using Balance, so that you do see. Here we're using Spell Specialist, which is way better. Consistently starting with that grass. We use it, we got a Whirlflame, we're in business, guys. We set the level 2 tuner because he has a useful graveyard effect. We're fighting UAs. Get a Whirlflame, banish a Master and a random tuner. Hit that Slugger, he's gone. We get a Samurai, guys. See how strong Samurai is. We get to banish a Solitaire. Normal summon a Spirit Master. Now our Spirit Master is back in the graveyard waiting to be banished again. And we have a Samurai Saga. He's gonna hit us with the Canadia. Hits the Synchro Monster. That was probably a mistake. It probably would have been much better to hit our Samurai, because the Samurai is the one who's gonna be able to keep banishing. Now in case you missed that, we also banished our Squire Saga. We get to draw, and then we get to throw our Whirlflame back into the graveyard. That's the bread and butter, guys. You use Squire for the +1, then you just discard this card you added to your hand anyway. Here, he normal summons his midfielder. We get to use Samurai's effect, banish that Spirit Master. We synchroed back into the graveyard, destroy his midfielder. Now we're going to use Spectral Sword from the graveyard to banish 2 more. Solitaire gets banished. You special summon a tuner from your banish pile. That's the Squire Saga, plus the Samurai Saga we already made. We banish a Synchro Monster, guys. We banish the Samurai Saga from our grave. That means you target a monster, you gain attack, and you target a back row. We hit a Ultimate Providence back there, gain just enough attack for lethal. Absolutely crazy duels with these 30-card decks, guys. I love it so much. Okay, here we are fighting Illumis and Umbra. You don't really see them much anymore. They used to be all over the place. Sorry, let me mute what I was watching. Okay. Here we're starting with nothing but spell cards. Thank you, Spell Specialist. We're gonna use Galaxy Cyclone to hit a dual wields. Oh man. Use our Grass is Greener. We do dump our Whirlflame, so that's really all we need. Then we're gonna banish with our Golden Sark. We banish our Squire, discard our level 2 tuner, set another level 2 tuner, and a Cosmic Cyclone. Here our boy is bringing out an Inno or an Iroh and a Fuma, so we use our Whirlwind Flame. We banish a Spirit Master and a Shiranui Samurai, so that's going to give us destruction and add to our hand, as well as our Whirlwind Flame to our hand. So we're going to add a tuner to our hand. We're going to try to destroy the Iroh. The Iroh chooses to destroy the Fuma instead. That's going to special summon a Kizaru. Kizaru gets a search. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone that Shien's Dojo now, so he can't bring out another tuner. Now he's stuck with those boys. Iroh's our poor boy. We let ourselves take damage. He tries to Culling of the 6 us, but guess what's in our graveyard, guys? Thank you, Grass is Greener. We got that Kiteroid in there. We're safe. We top deck into a Solitaire. We're going to use our Whirlwind Flame again. We banish a Spirit Master. That's going to give us destruction. He uses Fuma to negate the destruction. Here we're going to use our Spectral Shade. We tribute him. Special summon our Samurai and a level 2 tuner. That gives us our 2500 Samurai Saga. Pretty funny, we use the 2 cards they want you to use in the picture. We probably could have used Samurai's effect to banish in the graveyard before we did that, but we didn't. So here, we Gold Sark a Solitaire to special summon from our banish pile. We special summon our Squire. That brings out our 7. We banish our Samurai Saga, so we get to destroy, we get to lower attack, we get to banish our level 2 tuner from the graveyard, bring him back out. When he's banished, you get to return to the hand, or sorry, to the deck, swinging over all the monsters. He only has 2 cards left. What a wild comeback, guys. Tons of complicated stuff happening. Here, we're gonna banish our Synchro again. Gives us a destruction. Whenever you banish a Synchro, you get to destroy spell, you get to destroy monster, and you gain attack. It's absolutely wild. Crazy, crazy duels, guys. Great stuff. Okay, Aster Phoenix. Let's see what he's got first. We're going first. Tons and tons of first turn replays here, guys. Spell Specialist, please give us Grass is Greener. There it is. We're gonna hit it. Look, guys, we dumped nothing but monsters. No Whirlflame this time. Literally nothing but monsters in there. So it's gonna be a slower duel. We have to make it work. We start a level 2 tuner. We have a Cosmic Cyclone. End phase, we Cosmic Cyclone, a Rite of Spirits. We know it's Gravekeepers. Now we get a Galaxy Cyclone, a Drowning Mirror Force. We normal summon our Samurai. Samurai banishes Samurai. That gives us a Squire to our hand. We flip up our level 2 tuner, but I decide against making the, and look at, we banished a Spy thanks to his effect. That's going to be huge later, but that's why I didn't want to make the Synchro. I wanted to banish there, and I wanted to keep his effect live for this turn because he normal summons a Descendant. We change Samurai to banish Spirit Master. That's going to destroy this Attendant. Then he Sucker Punches us with the Magicalized Fusion, but he only had 2 monsters to fuse, so he's only 2800. He attacks into our Samurai, guys. Even if you destroy the Samurai and you attack into him, you're gonna get banished if he uses effects. Such a strong card. Searches a Necro Valley. We still have a level 2 tuner. And guess what? We have a Squire coming out. Normal summon the Squire. Special summon a level 3. That's a level 7. Get the banishing going. We're gonna banish a Solitaire. Solitaire is gonna special summon another level 4. That's level 6. Now we have lethal damage. Does he have a Kite Roid? He sure does not. That's the game, guys. Smooth and easy 30 card runs. Absolutely love it, guys. Great stuff. Okay, fighting an Akiza. Going first. Seeing a lot of first turn plays with this deck. That's always very good for Grass is Greener. Using Spell Specialist, our opponent has a 23 card deck, so we wouldn't hit him with the fat grass. But look what we got going, guys. We don't even have Grass is Greener this time, so we're going straight into a Samurai Saga, thanks to Spirit Master and Spectral Sword. Our opponent sets 3. We're gonna Night Beam 1. We hit a Floodgate. It is Black Wings. I remember this duel. So now we get our Grass is Greener. It doesn't drop as many as we'd like, but we do get our Whirlflame. We're gonna Golden Sark, a Spirit Master. That's gonna destroy that boy. Now we're gonna Whirlflame, a Squire Saga, or Squire and a Solitaire. So Solitaire's gonna let us special summon. Squire, we get to draw 1, and then you just throw the Whirlflame back, guys. That's the combo. I love it so much. Here, when I normal summoned, or when I special summoned him, clearly I saw it was another Floodgate back there. So he is probably waiting for me to Synchro summon with that Floodgate, but I choose not to just Sucker Punch him with lethal, because I'm not gonna get my second Synchro monster Floodgated. So, worked out great. Crazy deck, guys. I'm so crazy about it. It was effortless making these replays. I was getting constant wins. It was whatever I wanted. It was crazy. It might be the best way to play it. I'm not sure. There's tons of other ways. I definitely add Bionic Dragon over our Necro Dragon, and that would be much better. But crazy, guys. Shiranui's 30 card deck. Absolutely love it. Try it out.